Hello. Today we'll start seeing about social systems. What are social systems? It is basically studying some of the patterns that are related with the relationship of an individual person or any entity, or it could be pattern related to some relationship between groups, and it may be pattern related to the some institutions or organization. Then studying some of the stable group properties, then studying some of the relationship whether a particular individual belongs to a social system or not. So the problems like studying of a nuclear family unit, some community studies or city studies, national level studies, then college campus studies, then corporation studies, and study of the groups related to the industries. So all type of social systems are there in the arts. You can say it mostly belongs to the art community, but now because of some properties like locations which could be tagged with the GPS, social economic status, race, religion, societal functions, and distinguished features. So all these things are now also available on social media and many other informatic systems. That's why the social systems are also related to somewhere in the informatic systems. Next, how it could be modeled, how the social systems could be modeled. So it could be modeled with the help of digital age. So if digital age have the new ways of doing the studies, that's why we are studying it in the informatic system. How that digital data could be studied from the last decade, and the data scientists are being studying all these type of data and behavior of the social system from the social media platforms. So from the past decade or 2 decades, such social media platforms were there from where the social media analytics were taking place. So what are the platform? Platform are like Facebook and Twitter, and the evolution of the social systems or the network, social network behavior would started. So the social graph was the fundamental theory which will be made out. And how this social media was being done, it was being done with the particular response of events, social network behavior analysis. So behavior of the particular social network and the response related to some of the event in the social systems. So all these type of studies, how these things are happen on social media, was being actually modeled in the data science field. So this is how social media analytics took place. Next, what are the social structure that we study? So the pattern of some of the social arrangement in the society is the main purpose of the social media analytics, or you can say social structure analysis or social system analysis. Then structurally related groups are there. So for example, there are set of roles of particular actor or individual. There are particular functions of that individual, meaning for that pattern of the behavior of that individual or group, then purpose of those individual. Then what are the examples are like family, study of religion, study of law, study of economics and classes. All these things are belongs to the social structure studies. How the economic systems were working in the social systems. So you can study that how the legal systems are being involved with the individual or groups, how the political system are being influencing, the politicians are influencing a community or a citizens. So these are the study that you do in the social structure. Then the cultural study, how a particular ethnicity was behaving for a particular social event. Then you do a social structure analysis for the pattern of relationship between the society institutions. What are the institutions? There could be a church, temple, and there could be masjids, mosques are there. Then all these religious places could be institutions. There could be other kind of modern institutions, like there are discotheques. So, and there are uh, many theaters are there for the movie. So these are basically some institutions, they are been evolving with the time. So The people go over there and learn from them and then create some pattern of relationship. So these type of things you study in the social structure. Next, social network. So social network is the modern terminologies being came up in the social media or the social systems. So what are the social network? It is a kind of social structure that defines some of the set of actors, some individual or organization. Then you can do dyadic ties study. Dyadic means two combination of two persons, two individuals. Then you can also do the social interaction, means many group of actors were working together and doing some of the behavior. Then the main purpose of this social network in the social media analytics is that social network analysis. So what does social network analysis do? What are the finding of that social network analysis? It is written like method for analyzing the structure of social entities. Like there are many entities in the social structure. So studying all these things, there needs some method, new kind of technique, proposed architecture or some methodologies are required. So these type of methodologies are being studied in this social network analysis. Then what are the purpose? To identify the local or the global patterns, how the pattern of the society and the individuals are been working. Then you need to locate some of the influential entities, means what are the entities which were being most influenced and which were being most influential. So all these type of study you can do with the social network analysis. Then examining the network dynamics, how the network is behaving with the changing environment. Then explaining the pattern of the structure and the how the pattern was been working. Next, so social network analysis could be interdisciplinary, which would be having the academic field influence from the many domains like social psychology, sociology, statistics, and what are the fundamental graph theories, complex network, and network science. So all these are the field which had been influenced the social network. That's why social network is an interdisciplinary academic field. So these are the five or six different field or emerging field you can see and old field that came together and created a new discipline, that is social network analysis, that is interdisciplinary field. Then what it does a study of dynamic behavior of some group. So how the changing behavior of the group works. Then it also do interpersonal relationship analysis. Then social or behavioral analysis, how the behavior of different field would work. Next, social network analysis. So we'll see this social network analysis in detail because it contributes most to the social media analytics. Then what are the three type of social network analysis we'll see? The three type of social network analysis are micro level analysis, macro level analysis, and meso level analysis. First one is micro level actor level analysis. So it is one of the most atomic level and smallest level analysis for an individual or an actor. Then dyadic level. Dyad means relationship between two individuals. So study of the relationship between two individual, it is actually dyadic level analysis. Then triadic level analysis. Triad means the social relationship analysis between the three individuals so that you could have triad level analysis. Then macro level analysis means outcome of the interaction of many large population, means large population. If you want to study, then it is said to be macro level analysis. For example, it happens for the economics purpose. For example, it happens for the resource allocation, resource transferring type of things. Then next you do the meso level analysis. What are meso level analysis? It is the population which is in between micro level analysis and macro level analysis, means a relationship analysis which is not that large and not that small, so that it could be called as meso level analysis. Next, social web. So this is modern web, world wide web, www website or software. These are the creating new kind of social media platform and social relationship and social structures. So studying all these set of relationship and interaction between links available for the people or group or individual or organization available on the world wide web or website or software. For example, online shopping is a good example where multiple people purchase different type of products. Then education, then gaming, then social networking services. And social not networking services very common, Facebook, Twitter, etc. Then social aspect of web 2.0. So social web influenced web technologies, web thing, changing from web 1.0 to web 2.0. So what is web 2.0 and how the social aspect of the web 2.0 has been influenced? So in web 2.0, emphasis was more given to the user generated content. For example, you upload video on the YouTube. For example, you upload video on the social media like Facebook or Twitter. You upload photos. So all these are the content of users. So this has been more emphasized in web 2.0. Then how it would be easier for a user to use social media. Then participatory culture, how these many groups are been working together. Then interoperability means compatible with the Android phone, iPhone, or some different kind of browsers. Next, social rule system theory. In the social rule system theory actually do the study and analysis of various norms of a society, laws of a society, regulation of a society, taboos of the society. Then there are various customs in the society, then variety of relation between different concepts are there in the society. So all these type of study is actually the social rule system theories. Then what are the uses of the rules and to define the concepts in the social theories in the context of various communities like family, market, and there are business enterprises and various government agencies are there for defining these set of rules for certain social theories. Then in the next we'll see service oriented architecture. So in this social service oriented architecture, we'll see what are the contributions and what are the fundamentals of service oriented architecture for the cloud computing, for the various type of theories related to restful web service and WSDL and SOAP based web services. Thanks.